Hi, Jeannie. Today is April 14th, and as usual, I'm more than happy to create this video lesson for you today. Usually, I start you out, I'm going to show you a new warm-up, and usually I start you out with one that you already know, an easier one, but I made up one, a new one, to help with mix and transitioning through registers and belt, and so I don't want to forget it. So I'm going to do the harder one first. And I'll just give you a couple of hard ones. So no big deal. It's not like you have to warm up before you do this one I'm about to show you, but you might want to do a little. I just don't want to forget it. And I know if I start going into another exercise, I'll forget what I created. Anyway, so on whoa, okay. Now, of course, I'm going to switch you between because I like them. I'm going to switch between. I'm going to start with whoa, and then we're going to go to yeah and hey, okay? Whoa. So if you think of scale degrees, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, or sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, do, re, mi. So on whoa, and then I'm gonna call out hey and call out yeah. In fact, let's start down here. Whoa. Sorry. See what I mean? Forgetting it already. I'm sorry. Hey. One more. Now, yeah, but we're going to go down. Yeah. Check my own jaw. Yeah. Back to hey. Now back to whoa. So, a song that I'd love for you to look at, and I know I've mentioned it before. I'm going to send it to you again. I don't think that we've ever done it in a lesson together before. You might have heard it. It's another Demi Lovato song. It's talk about an exercise between registers. It's called Stone Cold. Like I said, I feel like I've mentioned it to you in the past, but if I have, it's been a really long time. So as I'm recording this, I'm actually going to send it to you. Really a pure pop ballad. But the lyrics are just really profoundly beautiful. Just sending it to you now. I'm just going to put new song suggestion. I love this song. So it starts out quite deep in your voice, certainly in your chest register, moves up to the mid, at kind of random points during the song, and then you'll have stuff that's so high she's in her head voice. Well, she goes into her head voice, but Demi can mix very, very high, and even, I don't know if it's a choice or if it's a necessity, but she goes into a very CT dominant sound. Let's just say that. Um, Clarity of diction is important here. But keeping it, relaxed. Certainly not as like clear as, let's say, or as deliberate as musical theater. Maybe because it's a ballad. So, in other words, you can be a little uh, m- more singy, if you will, on this song. I know I'm always emphasizing, conversational tone, but on this song, um, it's a deeply emotive song, I guess. And so you're in your feels pretty much the whole song. It starts out, and I don't know that I have exactly the right note, but cold, stone cold. Okay, so it starts there, which is not too low for you. And then at some point it goes, baby. It's so pretty. And then everything in between is mixing, belting. That's why I did that exercise to help prepare you for that. So just give it a listen. You don't have to learn it for next week, but give it a listen a few times, see if you like it. I know how much you know how much I like her. And I think she's, not only does she have great pop music, but there's so much of her singing that we can learn from. Um, it can be very challenging for most of us. You've met all those challenges. So I'm trying to find new challenges. This one might be the one, that really kind of challenges you at least a little bit. I really love it. So remember, even still, I'm running the song in my head right now. Don't bother imitating her voice entirely or mimicking her voice, but feel free to take from her where she mixes, where she belts, and that kind of thing. Lip trill the parts that feel weird, especially the transitional parts. So if it feels weird going from, switching registers, do it with the lip trill, and then see if that doesn't smooth it out. Essentially, again, the lip trills are letting your body learn um, how it needs to be sung with that much breath, I guess. That makes sense. So I'm very, very proud of you. Enjoy the song. Have fun. Do the exercise before you try it. If you try it, just have fun with it. And I'll see you next week.